you get it? Okay. All right, Rebecca's going out to take care of the payments for Lucas. And we're going to get the semifinal started here in just a little bit. Congratulations to Lucas Taylor for a fantastic fourth place finish in the 2025 Bandit $1,000 entry 650 and under 9-foot 10 ball championships. For his fourth place finish, including side pots, he takes home $4,600, not counting the Calcutta in there. Calcutta for fourth place was 1,824. Yeah. And congratulations to Ramon Alvarado and also to Marcus Murillo. East Coast battle here. We've got Marcus from Florida, Ramon from New York. They're playing a single race to 7 to see who gets to play Savannah, a single race to 13 in the finals. All right, both players are settling in and getting ready for the match. I'll be back in just a bit. All right, they just flipped it up, and Marcus won the toss. He's going to break first. This is a single race to 7 to see who gets to face Savannah in the 1 race to 13 finals. This is the 2025 Bandit $1,000 entries, 650 and under 9-foot 10 ball championships at Griff, 2nd annual. Appreciate everybody tuning in, sharing, liking the stream. We did just restart the YouTube stream, so if you're on YouTube, and make sure you're following us on there. Oh, for a second I thought the 1 ball fell. So it's a dry break. Raone pushes out. Pushes out to the jump shot. I think everybody knew that Marcus would take this jump shot on. The trick here is how do you make it and get shape on the 2 ball from it being that deep in the pocket. It's actually almost a trap of a jump shot because it's easy to scratch and follow this in. Yeah, that's not a complete surprise. All right, he's going to have play the 7 ball in the top left pocket. Cue ball probably coming out 2 rails around for the 8 ball down below, and then just go back up table again for the 9 ball. So he's got to do some traveling here in these last 3-4 balls. Yeah, he wants the ball to travel a bit. Didn't want to go quite as deep in the pocket because he left himself really steep on the 9 ball here. Not really the first money shot you want in a race to 7 for a chance to get to the finals. Oh, but he gins it. He hit it good. All right. Ramone's on the board first. No, Sosa, he's playing very well right now, Ramon is. He has missed a couple of times. He just got the benefit of leaving Lucas tough when they matched up in the match before this. But also the players you find in the top 4, top 5 of a tournament like this, where they're all the same skill group, are usually the ones that are playing to the best of their ability in this. So they're all playing very well. You give either one of these guys an open window, and you should expect them to get out. And if they get out, the question is it just once, or is they going to break and run a rack or two? Because these players do have it in them to break and run too. So he's playing the 7 ball up to the table, up corner pocket. Ramon's been on the stream. Played the hot seat match against Savannah on the table next to the stream. but then played his last match on the stream versus Lucas Taylor. I have to step aside for just a moment. I'll be back. Enjoy the stream. All right, sorry about that. I had to step aside, come back. See Marcus is at the table. So the tough cut on an 8-ball. And undercuts that ball, easy to do. Ramon still has quite a bit of work to do. Smart play puts him on the end rail. Instead of going for a tough bank. In a short race, you've got to play the higher percentages. Dominic Dunn, you got some hairy legs there. We got Dominic Dunn kicking his feet up at home watching the stream. Sending strange pictures to my wife. Love you, Dom. Great matchup here. Both these gentlemen are playing really good. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Wants it to slow down a little bit because he's going to have the same tough cut as he did on that 8-ball. Jeff, my volume's up as high as I can go without getting into trouble with the copyright on this, so this is as loud as I can go. All right, Marcus gets on the board. It's 2-1. Renaissance Man, yes. These two players and the winner of this plays Savannah in the finals. We started with 40 yesterday. Players came from here. Well, in this match alone, we have Ramon from New York. We have Marcus from Florida, Texas, Missouri, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, California, Washington, Oregon, Canada. Players from all over came. We got good money at stake. First place is $11,300 in just the tournament. Second is $7,500. Third is $5,000. We have 3 side pots. There's $100 and a $300 that pay multiple places, and then there's a $200 winner take all. The $100 side pot pays $1,700 for first, $1,000 for second, $600 for third. The $300 side pot pays $5,300 for first, $3,100 for second, and $1,800 for third. And we had 33 people get in the $200 winner take all side pot, and that's $6,600. So if you're in everything, not counting the Calcutta, it's $24,600. Sorry, $24,900. My memory's horrible. Yeah, the finals will be a single race to 13. Sam, no, you have to have not only a Fargo, but you have to have a Fargo with a minimum of 500 game robustness. Oh, it's a nice play there by Marcus, getting the angle to go up table with after the 5 ball. Not crossing the line, playing the simple shot too, not trying to get too fancy. We do appreciate all those that have sent in contributions to the stream, but we also really appreciate those just who like and share the stream. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page and follow us. That just helps people find us when they're looking for good pool content. All right, Marcus is in good form here. Just wants to play this 8 ball in and drift down for the 10, probably in the bottom right corner. Like a little more, you got the 50-yard line here. I think he really wanted to drift, kind of stun draw it down. He's going to play it to, he's calling it to the bottom left. Oh, it's a great shot there. All right, we're tied up at 2 apiece. So right now the race to 7 has turned into a race to 5 for $4,200. Dominic Dunn's at home probably just calling heads. Scratch is a killer. Scratch is a killer. Ball in hand with a really wide open table. Raone didn't do himself any favors getting tree-topped over the 6 ball. And the 6 ball is the ball he wants to shoot next. And probably plays this with the draw stroke to come back over for the 7 ball cross table. So it looks like he's playing safe on this ball, leaving him a tough shot. Wants to leave the cue ball on the rail. This way, if he makes a 7, he doesn't have much of a chance to get easily onto the 8 ball. holds up. Doesn't scratch, it holds up. He's calling it cross-side. Well, unfortunately, he got really good shape for Ramon. Tyler, the winner, plays Savannah Easton in the finals. It's a single race to 13 in the finals. This is a loser side match, so it's a race to 7. Format of the tournament was race to 9 on the winners, 7 on the losers, and it was single race to 13 in the finals. All right, Ramon takes the lead again, 3-2. All right, Ramon with a hard break, makes a ball. Looks like he has a shot on the 1 ball in the side pocket. 3 balls hanging in the corner pocket, 4, 5 are right down there. So if this does go, which it looks like it does, he's the favorite to get out here. Oh, well, it did go. Just a little too focused on the next ball, I think. So now Marcus can reap the benefit of that, of the fortunate layout of the table. Oh, he's got to watch out. It's going to scratch. Got to control that cue ball. I think I saw Dee Dee say that up there. That's a killer. Your opponent makes a mistake in a short race. You need to punish them. You can't let them back at the table. Ramone's making quick work of this table. It was a friendly layout. breaking off up 4-2. It's rack 7. Crushing break right there. Makes two balls. The two balls behind the one in each side pocket gets perfect on the one ball. Only two balls close to each other are the 10 and the 8, and there aren't any problems there. It's the expensive cost of a scratch. Costs you that game, and the one your opponent breaks and runs the next one. Well, he got a tad bit wonky on the 9 ball. I think he was hoping more for a stop shot than to kind of draw it back, because now he has to work on this shot. He's looking at the bank. He's calling the bank. And he plays safe. I know this is a percentage play on their part, but I'm not a fan of letting my opponent back to the table if you can avoid it after they've made an error. And taking the shot for the bank or the play to be offensive and get out, I really like that. Whereas you give Marcus a chance to get momentum if he were to make this ball and get out. Thank you so much. He is calling the 9 ball in the corner, top left corner pocket. And just misses it going in. He's going to leave a easy shot coming back up. Of course, he's a little. I think he's dead straight in on the 9 ball, so he's going to have to see what it's like from there. Well, he cheated the pocket a bit, but he cheated the pocket to put the cue ball on the rail. But he buries it. That's a good shot. He's up 5-2. Marcus needs to do something to stop the bleeding here. Ramone makes 5 in the side. Lets lose a cue ball though. And it looks like the 8 is a blocker, so. I don't think he's going to give this one back. Just kind of cut this ball to halfway between the first diamond and the pocket and bring the cue ball back down. That way the 1 bounces up behind the 7 ball. Oh, never mind. I didn't know you could see that side of it. That was a great shot by Marcus. That was a beautiful shot. Oh, what happened here? Is there... He's calling the 10 ball. Calling the 10 in the corner. Yes, everybody's all in, Jerry. All right, Ramone went for the 1 ball there, going rail first. Marcus now has a play on it. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him playing up table safety with a cue ball. Yeah, I like that shot. Just trying to get it up above the 7 ball. That's a good play. Calls it all the way up in the corner. And it looks like the 7 just kind of cleared, so the 1 has a pocket. He's going to rub the 8. No, he just got by it. It's one of those, if you just catch that 8-ball, you can get caught in jail. Hit that ball beautifully. All right, Marcus is going to the jump cue. Watch out for the 310 combo. Wow, I would not have expected him to miss that ball. Marcus says go ahead. He gives it back. He's going to see the backside of the 7 ball. Oh, what a shot. Fired that ball in. Yeah, Richard, I was with you. I wasn't really sure why he gave that ball back. There's definitely a safety play there. Just no, Johnny, there's a tournament. Why would you go that way? There's ropes up for a reason. He lost a cue ball here. He's going to have to come with a shot on this 8 ball. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a tough roll that is. Heartbreaking. What a shot he hit. And just to take that carom into the side pocket, that is brutal. Just posted the link to the post in our private Facebook group that has the payouts on it. Another crushing break for Raone. He making ball on the break. This time he's keeps the cue ball back there, but he has ends up with like a bank shot or probably a safety on the one.
The whole term with plus flying. It's all fun.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
So embarrassing last night.
Well, it looked like you kind of ran out of gas.
Oh hell! I was just mentally exhausted. You know. I mean, a guy just I had to sit there and fade 3.5 hours for that guy's match.
Yeah, it was tough.
And then he just got up. Yeah.
All right. Marcus is going to the jump cue here, looking to play possibility of a 110 combo in the bottom left pocket. Oh, and the one ball jumps over the edge of the 10 ball. Ends up getting safe behind the 8-9. Calling the one ball in the bottom right pocket. Nope, he's calling it up there. He's going to swerve, play the swerve shot around it, around the 8-9. Oh, and he misses everything. So Marcus is going to have an opportunity here. Kind of an ugly table with a 5-7 laying the way it is. So I wouldn't be surprised to see defensive battle and the potential for a 3 foul. And the problem is he left a very hittable ball playing kind of the 2-rail kick between the cue ball traveling between the 6-10. Oh, it's a nice shot, good play. Return with a kick safe. Wow. Holy cow. Marcus is coming with some amazing shots and just getting the worst rolls. Hits it dead clean, makes it, but hits it so pure it follows it straight in the hole. I think it's perfect on this 4 ball if he wants to come off the rail and run into the 5 ball. Perfect. Sorry, I haven't updated the score. I missed that one, guys. He is on the hill. My apologies on that. I was too wrapped up in the match. I forgot to update the score. Raone has played well. Marcus has played well, just gotten some tough breaks. But when you're playing well, quite often, sometimes the rolls go your way, and that's what's happening a little bit for Raone. Congratulations to Marcus Murillo of Florida for a fantastic third-place finish in the 2025 Bandit $1,000 entry 650 and under 9-foot 10-ball championship. All right, we're going to get everything set up here for the finals. We will call the finals in just a moment. It's going to be between Ramon Alvarado and Savannah Easton. It's going to be a single race to 13. We're going to give the players a break real quick, let them settle in, and then we'll call the match. That's a tough spot to sit in because I'm going to have to get in and out of this area.
After they start?
As soon as possible. I mean, if I need to watch a hitter, I need to do something, I need access out that way.
Okay. I'll move on the other side.
So can I get out? Sorry about that. I was getting Marcus taken care of. Let me get the scoreboard updated here. All right. Savannah's coming to the table with ball in hand. All right, I think we're in for a good match. Ramon's been playing amazing, coming back through the one-loss side after losing in a tough match to Savannah for the hot seat. And Savannah's been playing extremely well this entire tournament. Well, Savannah got a little too close to her work there with that 6 ball. I don't think she's going to play this offensively. Probably looking at a defensive shot here. She didn't want to catch the 9 ball, but it actually ended up working out for her. Nice shot there for Raone. Good play on the save. Both of these two have very advanced defensive games, and they both kick very well. Cue ball holds up. He's going to have a play on the 6 ball. It does go in the side pocket. You know, what a great shot that was. That ball ends up getting pretty straight on the rail. Looks like the 5 is on the rail, so he's got some work still ahead of him. Well, both these players are in all side pots, so the winner will take home $24,900, not counting any part of themselves they may have in a Calcutta. All right. Raone is feeling wily. Tied at 1 apiece. This is going to be a dogfight. Oh, wow. That ball held up. Savannah is going to be edge hooked by the 7 ball. But it looks like she might be able to go rail first and spin this. I'm looking right down the rail. And what a great shot. Just wants to come off clean, not catch a 3 ball. Perfect. What a beautiful play. Oh, yeah. Give me a gerbil feeder. Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Savannah's on the 6 ball. Let's come back off that end rail. Down here, wants the ball to travel. Needs that ball to travel. She underhit that ball dramatically. A little bit far enough, just far enough to have a comfortable shot to make, but nice shot by Savannah. That's to get off the rail, so she has a line to the end rail. Perfect. Just follow this straight forward so she can play the 10 ball in the same pocket. All right, Savannah once again takes a 2-1 lead. It's holding up, yeah. It's up there. Just be cognizant of it. That's all I ask. Just a skosh. All right, Savannah makes a ball, has a play on the 1 ball, can play the cut shot in the top right. Also has a safety potential to play behind the 4 ball. Nope, she's calling the 1. Calling the 1 in the corner. All right, Savannah's on a roll right now. Oh, what an excellent out that was. And there's a dry break. All right, Savannah's coming to the table with a shot on the 1. SevTech, you're talking about these kind of high-stakes tournaments. Of the 40 players in this tournament, only 6 were from Vegas. Everyone else traveled from across the country. Raone is from New York. Marcus, who just finished in 3rd place, is from Florida. We've had players from Canada, the Pacific Northwest. All over the country come to this, so they all fly in. Follow our page on Facebook or our private group, which is M.O.B Productions, or our website, which is mob.billiards.com, M.O.B.billiards.com, and you'll see what we have coming up and what we do. I think she wanted to come over a little bit more. That brings the 10 ball into play on this shot if she's following it forward. Not quite 40,000 for it. It's 24.9 for the tournament and another 6,900 in the Calcutta for first place. So right around 30. All right, she's got herself in trouble on the 6 ball here. Good safety play there by Savannah. Ramone's calling the 6 in the top right corner. Oh, good hit. Good hit. He's going to get a good lead behind the 7 ball. Brian, if you have questions on how we do things, you can always message me. Let's see what happened there. was definitely a good hit. Yeah, it was a good try. It was a tough shot up in the corner. And dang dong, I'm pretty sure that was Wile E. Coyote would have the Acme products. All right, it's 4-1 Savannah in a race to 13. Another good break for Savannah. Looks as though she has a play on the 1 ball, made the 9 in the side. Looks as though she can play the 1 in the side pocket and put the cue ball right where her cue is now for that 2 ball. The 3 is already down there, so if she can do that, she's in good shape. The 4 is in front of the pocket. All right, that link I just posted is the link to the payouts in our private group on Facebook. All right, Savannah hit that beautifully. Oh, and Savannah overcuts the ball, trying to force an angle. That was the opportunity that Raone needs. See if he can take advantage of it. Appreciate everybody liking and sharing the stream out there. Appreciate everybody's support this whole weekend. Thank you. All right, Ramone's got the seven on the side, the 8 ball, and just needs to make the 8 and drop onto the 10 ball. All right, it's 4-2. Ramone's turn to break. He can hold serve here. He can put some things together. Dry break, but an awkward spread. 6 balls on that left rail. The 2 or the 1 and the 6 are a little wonky in that top right corner. Looks like she's calling the 1 ball off the rail into the 6 into the pocket, playing the 1 ball. Oh, what a tough roll that was. You know, it's interesting why people would even think where she would top out at. Why would you want to put a ceiling on somebody? Now Ramone's going to have this 2 ball and then a 3-10 combo. I believe Siming Chen was one of the highest rated female players in the 790s. Brian Smitty, thank you very much for the contribution. Greatly appreciate it. All right, we are in for a barn burner. It's 4-3 Savannah. So Ramone played, we're familiar with Ramon Alvarado. He played in our Megalodon 667 and under $1,000 entry bar table 10-ball championship in December and did not cash. He's playing excellent today. He is a very good player. But yeah, he's played before. We know who he is and are familiar with his rating. All right, gets a good, nice rub on the 2 ball so that she has a shot on it. See if she's going to play forward and around on the 3 ball, or if she's going to try to play just kind of in that corner and play a defensive shot or a shot in the bottom right. Oh, I wish I was that skinny to shoot this shot. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. It's not glued to the 5, but it's right there. Yeah, I don't think Ramon would be in any hurry to sign up for our Desperado 730 and under $1,500 entry tournament that we had in February. Everybody always says somebody's a 700 player when they're playing well. But I didn't hear anybody saying that in December when he didn't cash in our Megalodon. Nice shot, good speed. Got the 5 on the side, 6, 7 right there. The trick here is getting from the 7 to the 8. Crystal, there's nothing locked in for anything on Fargo. I don't know if anybody ever told you that. With Fargo rate, there is a rate of decay. A game played today weighs heavier on your rating than a game played 3 months ago. Then a game played 3 months ago weighs heavier than a game played 3 years ago. So as more you play, the new games weigh more in the calculation algorithms than the older games do. Oh, nice shot there to pull it back for the 8 ball. I think she's probably going to try and hold this up for the 9 in the side. I think that's what she's looking at right now. That's a nice touch shot to shoot that. Oh, no, she tried to get up and around and got cute with it. That's always dangerous. Randy, you know Dominic was using that as a tongue-in-cheek term. And he got right on to the 9 ball. Came just shy. She's going to have a shot on that 9 ball in either of the top corner pockets. going to have a bank on the 9 ball here. Or he's going to play safe. He's played extremely conservatively today, so I would be fairly surprised if he banked this. But he's going to leave a bank for her, and I wouldn't be surprised if she played the bank at all. Yep, she's playing the cross side, just called it. Well, and she's going to leave him a similar shot to what he left her earlier. I think shooting this shot, I actually kind of like shooting this with an aggressive follow stroke, following it down off the end rail instead of elevating. Oh, he stood up mid-stroke on that one. All right, she's going to have a back cut on the 9. Can play the 10 ball back into the same pocket possibly. Oh, just caught the corner and hangs it. That could be costly. This to tie it up at 4 apiece. We do have a game. All right, I've got to step aside for a moment. I'll be back. Enjoy the stream. Again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and thanks for the support. All right, just get back to the booth, and I see Ramone's in good line here, good form. He's on the 5 ball. Table's fairly open here. he wants his ball to travel. 8 is not on the end rail, but he's going to have to do a little bit of work to get on this 8 ball. Tell you, momentum is a fickle friend. You need to take advantage of the shots you have when you can. All right, he's got himself a back cut on the 10 ball here to take his first lead of the game. All right, Raone is up 5-4. The 9 ball drops. He has a shot on the 1 ball. Mark McHugh, I have not seen everything. I'm watching the match. However, that said, I would not be able to get involved unless the players ask me. This is not a refereed match, so I cannot call fouls that I see unless I'm asked by a player. But honestly, I have not seen any fouls on Raone. I know he gets close to the cue ball with his tip, but I haven't seen it move. Well, that was a nice way to play that shot. I always have a hard time playing those balls when it's deep in the pocket like that, controlling the line it's going to come off of. That was a great way to play that. She just kind of wants to stun this one up a bit to shoot the 3 over in the bottom right. She's come up a little short on the line she wants on a few of these shots coming off the end rail. That's a beautiful shot. Love the confidence in that stroke, going straight across twice. Oh, watch out. Watch out. She got dead behind the 10 ball. Her cue ball has been a little bit loose in this tournament. That's if there's one thing you can say about it, even though she's gone undefeated, she has lost her cue ball a few times. So she's playing the 8 ball in the side pocket. That's an expensive mistake right there. You cannot make that mistake on that shot. And I think she knows that. This is no easy shot here, though. Having to shoot past the corner of the side pocket. Balls are just off the rail. He ginned that ball. All right. That mistake by Savannah cost her a 2-game lead. Raone is now up 6-4. Yeah, Raone hit that 8 ball beautifully. It really was a gorgeous shot. That 8 ball was a great shot. That 8 ball he just hit. I mean, that ball's that far off the rail. Cue ball's that far off the rail. It's that far past the corner of the side pocket. Ugh. Everything I hate about pool is in that shot.
You gotta put out a real pure stroke.
Yeah. Yep, taking a quick player break here.
He was watching it this morning, and he's like, "Oh my God, I shot that 9 ball into the rail." I was like, "I don't need the replay. I saw it live."
All right, they're back. Play is going to resume. I will be back in just a moment. There's that monster break coming into play. 2 balls down at the bottom rail below that 9 ball. Table's wide open. Made 2 on the break. Well, we Had the ball travel a little further than you wanted. Still a makeable shot, a playable shot. Gets a double kiss there, so Savannah's going to have a look at the 2 ball with an open table to cut into the lead.
Yeah, I'll bring you some water on the side.
Yeah, she'd like a little bit of an angle here. Doesn't want to be too straight because then she's going to have to shoot the 9 ball from off the rail. The ball cut in just a hair more than she wanted to. Oh, nice shot. I miss having a confident stroke. Oh, Ramon says that's good. Go ahead and break him. 6-5 Ramon. Savannah's breaking off in rack 12. We've got a lot of pool ahead of us here. It's a race to 13 in the finals. So I've got to see Ramon play a number of matches, and he's played very, very well. The only thing I would say, just from my amateur point of view, I think sometimes he's a little too conservative. He's quick to play a safe when there are some aggressive opportunities, and I've always felt that the best safety in pool is a bar stool. But he has got a straight stroke, pockets balls well. His defensive game is on point. Facebook group, we got Justin Mullins asking for a sweat bet on the road runner. Oh, and it creeped right behind that 5 ball to hook him. He is dead hooked on that ball. It's going to be almost impossible to swerve around that. Florian Kohler might be able to, but... Thank you. Yep. Thank you so much. Well, she got a bit of a roll right there. She waves her hand there as she admits the benefit of the roll. Well, you're going to see in this match, rolls are going to go both ways. Justin, looks like Joe Joins wants to take you up on that $100 sweat bet. That's a smart play. If you notice, she called the 10 ball just in case it hit it, and what a safety. She was playing the save, but knew the cue ball was tracking a line where it might hit the 10 ball in a path to the pocket, so she called the 10 ball too. That was an extremely intelligent shot all the way around. And this is an ugly table. You look at that left rail right there with the 3, 9, 4, and 6. He's calling the 3 ball in that bottom left pocket, so he's playing the jump bank combo, and he's going to scratch. So let's see what's going to happen here. There's a whole lot of ugliness on this table. Remember, the 3-fall rule is in effect in this tournament. Solid safety right there. That 8 ball's a blocker. That 8 ball makes that 2 ball small. Looks like she didn't get quite close enough to the 5 ball to where she wanted to be. So he has that R left rail to kick into it, but he's going to have to spin it, I believe. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. That one's going to be too much. She's going to roll that one out, giving him a shot at the 2 ball. Not a lot of offensive shots here. I would expect him to go for a safety. Okay, he's playing the bank. What he's really playing was a 2-way safety. Wanted to make sure he was calling it. Kicking at it off the left side rail. Nice play going across that ball to leave it on the cushion. They're playing a little bit of cat and mouse right now. I think he's left a window unless the 8 ball helped it. I think he's left a window here for that 2 ball. So both these players are in all side pots. Second place will get $7,500 in the tournament, $1,000 from the $100 side pot, and $3,100 from the $300 side pot. That's a total of $11,600. First place gets $11,300 from the tournament, $1,700 from the $100 side pot, and $5,300 from the $300 side pot, and then $6,600 from the $200 winner take all for a total of $24,900. You know, I know a kid that bought a car after one of these tournaments. It's a smart play right there. Make the ugly even uglier. There isn't a easy safe right here on the 3 ball where you're going to be in immediate trouble of a 3 foul. She's playing the 10 ball in the bottom right corner. With how ugly the table is, this is a very smart shot. Yeah, Greg, I don't think I see anybody jumping at that one. All right. I think he's just going to play the cue ball 2 rails up and back, trying to get behind that 5-7. His speed on these shots is beautiful. He's hit that shot so well this tournament. Looks like Savannah's going for the jump cue here. Well, that was an aggressive shot. Needed to play the hit. Well, the overroll shape on the 5 ball. And doesn't look like he got safe. I don't think he got behind it. Well, she got a little straighter than she wanted here. Would have loved to have a little bit of that angle so she could pop it out, but with that 8 ball on the bottom rail, you've got to get right on the 7 ball. Oh, nice stroke. She gonna get past the line, or is she gonna be? Yeah, she just kind of took a deep breath. She got almost dead straight in on this, or just shy of the line. So drawing back is going to bring it closer to the line on the 8-ball. So she's following this forward. All right, obviously this is the shot of the rack right here. Oh, nice pure stroke there. She hit that ball well. Gonna have the right angle on this 9-ball, side pocket. All right, we are tied up at 6 apiece. The race to 13 has turned into a race to 7. Now, up until this match, she'd been breaking strong, making at least one of the 2 balls, which would be the 7 or the 8 that are behind the 1 ball in the side pocket. See the 7 balls tracking. Nope, a little bit long, but makes a 5 ball, has a play on the 1 ball. That's still a solid break right there. Cue ball went across. Well, makes the ball with the double kiss, so doesn't get much on the 2 ball. Yeah, I think he was playing to get behind the 3 ball here. Kind of got caught in the middle of behind the 3 ball, or trying to stay behind the 9-10. And when you try to get in the middle of them, or don't make a decision, you end up neither. Oh, nice play. Nice play. She's right and left him right on that 9 ball. Great shot. Called the 6 ball in the side pocket. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in, following. We've got over 900 viewers right now on both platforms. This has been an amazing event. Also, everybody, I want to give a huge thank you to Griff's Billiards for being an amazing host for this event and many others of our high-entry events that M.O.B Productions runs here. One of the best pool rooms in the country. If you haven't been here when you're in Vegas, make sure you put it on your bucket list. All right. Ramones was the first to make the shot, so now he's trying to take advantage of it and get out and get that lead back. Spinning this out with a bit of high right. No, it just didn't put that much right on it. It looked like he was planning to at first, but he didn't get as much. Should be able to draw this away from the 10 ball, unless he wants to play into it to push it towards that pocket. The risky part there is you just don't want it to hit the end rail and bounce up to the side rail. No, he hit it perfect. All right, Raone takes a 1-game lead at 7-6. All right, makes a 5 on the break. Has a play on the 1 ball, but nothing really aggressive. Nice safety there. All right, ball in hand with a full table. hard for me to see if she's straight in. It kind of looks like she's close to straight in here. All right. Had enough to go to the rail. Just wants to roll forward to play that 6 in the top left corner. Where the 8's sitting, all you have to do is get right on it to play the 9 in the bottom right. Raone does have a break jump cue. He's shot a couple of jump shots, but he likes to kick. Nice stroke there by Savannah. Just pounds it so it gets off the rail. How good did she hit that ball? Got perfect on the 8 ball, so the 9 goes in the bottom right. All right, Savannah has his 10 ball to tie it up, and Raone says, take it, you're good. So we're tied up at 6 apiece. Yeah, I got my eye on him. There's that break, makes the 6 ball in the side pockets. Wants the ball right behind the 1 ball. Cue ball drifts back right with the 1 ball. It's a beautiful break. That is a very repeatable break when she has her timing and rhythm on. And if she gets that rhythm down, Raone could be in trouble. All right, she's calling the 2 ball as a cross corner bank, which is really playing a 2-way shot here. That's one of the hardest shots to judge is a kick when you have to be elevated going into it. How it's going to bounce, how it's going to curve, how much it's not going to curve. Savannah went for 1,900 in the Calcutta. Raone went for 2,300. 1920, technically. It was a good year. There's a 3 in the corner. Wants to roll out to play the 4 on the side with the right side pocket. Just needs to get the angle on the 4 so that the cue ball can drift down for the 5. And I think she crossed the line, so she's going to have to follow this to play the 5 in the bottom left corner. Wants it just to bounce off the rail. Good shot. Oh, what a nice stroke that is to play the shape for the 7 in the side pocket. Just want to come down between the 9 and the 8. Sorry, the 9 and the 10 for shape on the 8. Come down, probably shoot this with a little bit of right spin so it hits that end rail and spins back. Oh, she's just going straight top. Ah, that's why. That's because she plays a lot better than I do. Oh, Savannah, you're trying to cheat. Trying to cheat to get shape. Shot quick, trying to cheat. Oh, watch out for the side pocket here. Watch out for the side pocket. Holy cow. He conceded those to her. Understand the frustration there. Thought he hit it beautiful and it just crept in the side. Yeah, he hit that shot great. Was coming right up around for perfect shape, and someone put a hole in the side rail. Yeah, that's a huge chain of events. Savannah with a good break, but nothing going on the 1 ball. She calls a push immediately. So Matthew, some people do concede shots. I will tell you that if I'm in a tournament like this, in this position, you've got to make every ball. Unless I have scratched on a ball and 10 balls hanging and you've got ball in hand, I may be conceding it out of just basic frustration, but I'm one to make an opponent earn it regardless. I've seen Efren miscue. So there is no expectation, there is no you should concede in that sense. But sometimes players like there, it was more just a frustration. Ball in hand with 2 balls on the table, more than likely she's out. But I know people that consider it poor sportsmanship not to, and that is a load of hogwash. There was no move pulled there. That was just frustration. Well, you got a little bit across the line. I mean, the 10 ball's in a place where it's pretty easy to get shape on here, but you're just going to have to move the cue ball. And we've seen what happened when you have to move the cue ball. All right, tied up at 8 apiece. It's now raised to 5. We are in a barn burner. Well, Archangel, it didn't listen to him, just like it doesn't listen to me. So the cue ball doesn't. You may be able to talk to it, but I still haven't found the ears. Yes, Sam, you do have to have a robustness minimum. You have to have at least 500 games in your robustness to be eligible for this tournament.
Take care, Jay.
Hey,
Get out of here, man.
safe travels.
Yep, see y'all.
Saying about it, Tony Cho from Oklahoma is flying out in a bit. He just came in to sweat the finals a bit. All right, he's good on the 3 ball. Wide open table. Thank you very much to Ronald Monville for your contribution and donation. That was very gracious. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody who has sent donations to us for the stream on that. Truly grateful. He's got to watch out here. He's going to get right on the 7 ball. Just wants to kind of put the cue ball below the 10 ball here. Get to the end rail first and foremost. She can see the right edge of the 7 ball here, so. Bit of a roll there, getting him quasi hooked on this. I think he can see part of the 7 ball, but I don't think he can make it. On Facebook, Alex Guerra wants to take Ramon for 100. Good hit on the 7, but it's leaving Savannah 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 goes by the 10 ball, so every pocket's open. Again, really want to give our true appreciation to everybody who has been here this entire weekend watching the stream with us. I need to tip my hat to my wonderful wife, Rebecca, who not only runs this whole tournament, but also was running the stream and everything else while I had to run a qualifier at the Rum Runner yesterday. She did an absolutely amazing job. We even got her on the microphone for a little bit. But thank you to tuning in. Thank you for those that have given us contributions for it. We truly appreciate that. It does look as though the 9 ball goes by the 10, but the way she just looked there, it might be closer than I thought it was. She just wants to look one more time to be solid. You're welcome, Alex. Thank you. Oh, nice shot. Good stroke. Nice smooth stroke. All right, Savannah sticks her nose out front, up 9 to 8. Phil Squire is 550 and unders, none planned, but we do draw for the M.O.B Dick, probably, I'm assuming, August. Last year's was a 578. And under $1,000 10 ball bar table championship. The next tournament we'll be drawing for, which will be probably a little bit later this month, will be the Mako. That's in October. That's a bar table 10 ball championships. Last year's was a 626 and under $1,000 entry. That was a nice out for Savannah. There's that break again, makes that ball on the side. Collides with the 1 ball, so they're not both on the rail or in that area, but she definitely has a play on the 1. Can't tell if she has an open pocket for it, though. The pink 4 blocks the bottom right, and the 2 ball looks like it blocks the side. But she might just be playing it safe, putting the 1 ball on the end rail. Donovan Warson, thank you so much for the contribution. What a safe that is. I turn around, and he's on the back of the 2 ball. Opies, thanks for tuning in up in Oregon. We had a great crew from the Pacific Northwest here. Mike D had a good run. Oh, there's a safety right on the back of the 10 ball. Remember the 3 foul rule is in effect. Good hit there by Ramon. He's going to probably get a result on this. That 4 ball is getting big. Nice shot by Ramon. Nice retort. All right, everybody, it's hard to say this, but I have to step away for just a moment. I will be back. Thank you, everybody, for all your support and tuning in for the stream. And thank you, Nick Sapedi. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for the donation. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, she hits that ball a little fatter than she wanted to, and it doesn't get the bounce back off. Cue ball doesn't get the energy she wanted coming off. All right, she makes that 3 ball. Really good shot on that 3 ball and gets good shot shape on the 4 in the side. Has a 7 ball there. The 8's up at the top left corner. Honestly, this sounds silly, but I think this is the most important of the rack at the shot at the rack at the moment, because you want to get comfortable shot on the 7. After the 8 ball, the 9 ball has pockets, so. Maybe one of the nicest tips of the night. Somebody dropped off some 2 bits of honey in the booth while I stepped away. It was very kind and thoughtful. All right, she wants this ball to travel. Doesn't want to be on the 50-yard line. That's a cost of seats on the 50-yard line right there. Just makes it tricky. He was not sure he made that ball. He was leaping after that one, and he's going to rub it, but he gets perfect. All right, it's 9-9. It's a race to 4. I know we've got some people woofing for action or side bets in the Facebook chat. Right now, these two have all the action they want in a race to 4 for $13,300. It's the difference between first and second. Savannah's kicking back behind the one ball and calling it 3 rails in the bottom left corner. I'm good. You want any bit? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you make that 2? Yes. My wife has the best ideas.
Do you want any ice or anything with it, or just the bottle? Okay.
All right, she's kicking at the one ball here, and she gets the double kiss on it, hit a little too full. So Ramon, tied 9-9, is going to have a shot at the one here. a bit, but he's got a makeable shot. All right. Raone sticks his nose out front, up 10-9. All right. A dry break. Oh yeah, and one disappeared already. Right. He is not happy that he didn't get to where he wanted to be, and that 3-ball is no go. It really isn't. I mean, if you're playing a shot here, trying to get shape on the 3-ball, you're going to have to figure out a way to come back around and play the 3 bottom left. Yeah. It's a good safety play there. You're putting it behind the 10-ball, hit that beautifully. Savannah does have a path. Oh, maybe she can swerve and masse around it. Or jump. And freeze you behind the 3-ball. How good did she hit that ball? Well, he was trying to tie up the 5 ball, and while it doesn't go to the bottom left pocket, it still goes in the side pocket. Looks as though the 3 goes in the side, the way she was just looking at it. Yes, Randy, it is a race to 13. A single race. Yes, thank you.
Who has bitty honeys? I'll buy one off of you.
Talk to Brandon.
Hey. What the fuck, dude?
No, we don't need cash. Yeah.
No, he did not. Asshole.
Did you order something I didn't pay? Oh. I'll get that right there. Okay. Submit.
Get me on that street.
Good play there. Good shape on the 5. Ooh, what did she do there? Come on, Savannah. Letting that cue ball go. She's shooting this one emotionally hot. I think she needs to rethink this. I'm not saying it's not the right shot, but she needs to be in on it first. 100% in on it. All right, she's going to leave a play on the 7 ball.
You know what I thought? I thought he was like recommending the game to him.
Sure.
You want to share some little things?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Looks like she has a play at the 7 ball here. Savannah's running a bit hot right now. It's a dangerous time of a match to get emotional, lose composure. She's running a little bit hot. And needs to slow down just to think about things, think about how she wants to attack it. Wants that ball to stay on the rail. It's going to bounce off, so he's going to have a shot in the side pocket. She's a bit on tilt. Yeah, Ramone's losing the cue ball. weight of the pressure, the weight of the match is definitely on both of them. Oh, he hit that ball well. All right. It's a 2-game lead for Raone. Ramone's breaking, and he's been breaking very well. Makes a 9 this side, but it looks as though he is. It looks like he is hooked on the 1 ball by the 4. Dylan, that may be your opinion, but the policies and rules are clear on the flyers, and we make sure everyone knows the format. This format is very common. Looks like she's getting her jump cue. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. She hit that beautifully. Dylan, that's exactly what you were complaining about when you're saying it should be double elimination. But I appreciate you. Ramone's playing amazing. He's absolutely playing great. Both these players have played fantastic through the entire tournament. I think she just called the side pocket, which means she's planning to kick behind and spin it. And really what she's playing is a safety, trying to leave the cue ball right there. She's looking at going to the end rail to kick at this. I'm not sure why she doesn't look at kicking from the side rail, because you can play it going 2 rails off the bottom rail. Oh, I like that play. That's a nice shot. She settled herself down well on that shot. Good hit, good play by Raone. He's going to leave a shot for Savannah. Needs us to clear by that 7 ball. Just does. Just does. Understroke that ball a little bit. Also hit it a little fatter than she wanted to. Great shot. Great shot. What a way to compose herself and get back in it. It's now a 1-game lead for Raone. Savannah's break. What an amazing match. All right, that's a great break there for Savannah. Shot on the 1 ball. See how she chooses to play the 2 ball. I don't think the 2 goes by the 7 in the side pocket. Nice shot. That's a good play. That was a really clever two-way shot. I mean, playing that shot with the speed, knowing the two balls separating to go up table, that's really intelligent.
It's what?
Oh, that's a tough break right there. Nice little jump up and over just for it to find that side pocket. So Ramone's going to get ball in hand with a very open table. Ramon was trying to go back and forth twice cross, but just under hit that ball. Oh, good try by Raone. He's going to leave her a play on the 5 ball. She's going to have to work to get shape on the 6 ball because she's going to be going away from it, and that 9's there. But she should be able to make the ball bottom right, pop it over, and come back across. Of course, I say that like I'm not sitting here with a microphone in front of me because I can't miss a ball from back here. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We're over 1,000 viewers on both platforms. It's wonderful support. Thank you so much. She rattles that 5 ball out. Raone just has to make this and come back across. Seven balls in front of the side pocket, 9 balls right there. He is the favorite here to get to the hill. All right, he's going to have to go around the table here. Just wanted him to get that ball a little bit further over so we could cross that line so we could drift down, but now he has to send it around 3 rails, wants to make sure he comes, well, it's kind of on a line where you're dangerous. You almost want to go long. Last thing you want is a natural 3-railer. Oh, he's going to go perfect right there. Hit the first diamond and drop down. But he's got a back cut. A little bit of work for it. He's the favorite to make it. Appreciate you guys tuning in from all over the country. It's been wonderful support for us the entire weekend. When you guys get to Vegas, make sure you come and stop into Griff's. It's one of the nicest pool rooms in the country. All right, Raone is on the hill, up 12-10. We're 1 viewer away from 1,100. All right, Raone is on the hill and breaking. He's had a powerful break all tournament long. Makes 2 balls on the break, has a shot on the 1, table's wide open. Yep, the 2 balls right there. what just happened there? He missed. I couldn't see it. He was right in front of me. He missed it, but even if it would have fallen, he wouldn't have liked that 2-ball at all. So Savannah jumped out of her chair. Running into a bit of problem on shape here. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Patty West, thank you so much for the contribution. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Hard to see the line. I don't know if that 3-ball is cuttable. It's hard to tell from here. Look, the way she looks at it makes it look like it is. Nice shot there. Has a line on a good angle on the 4-ball. 6 balls in the middle of the table. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you guys do up at Jam Up Apparel. Gotta say, the Pacific Northwest was well represented in this tournament. As it always is. You get a bunch of good players up there that love to travel. All right, Savannah's still working though. She wanted just to miss that 6-ball. No. Tried forcing around. When you have to keep working and keep working, there's a fatigue that factors in, and that was just tough. Damien, we've got one you can play in. It's called the Desperado, $1,500 entry, 730 and under. That's a weekend before the BCAs in February. You play that, and then you stick around for the Swanee. He did not hit that well, but he got away with it, made the ball. So you saw him raise his hand in apology that he knew he got away with one there. Both have played very well. Both have had moments where they didn't, and they would have liked to have him back, but it's been such a great match. Both players should keep their heads high. A great tournament for each of them. Well, he wants his cue ball to slow down. Things just got a little bit more interesting. Now, he's a very good pocketer of the ball, so I expect I expect him to make this, but he'd much rather have a stop shot. All right, put your hands together for a fantastic runner-up finish for Las Vegas' own Savannah Easton. And the champion of the 2025 Bandit $1,000 entry, 650 and under 9-foot 10-ball championships, Raone Alvarado. Great shooting. Here you go, baby. All right, once again, thank you everybody for supporting us and supporting the players this entire weekend. Appreciate all the contributions that you did send in. Appreciate you guys being here. Just really, like I said, supporting the players. Thank you so much. We've got a couple of weeks before we have another mob event, so we're going to actually take a little bit of a break. But in the meantime, mob on.